homeless outreach, a little bit crime fighting, and a little bit street theater.
Crusading for a safer, cleaner community.
You have to play the part of the superhero if you want to really be effective.
Yo, who does this guy think he is? Freaking Mr. Incredible? This dude really said, yeah, if I want to like help out my community, I have to dress up in a spandex suit and a rubber mask in order for people to like, you know, stop committing crimes. Look, my dude, I don't know if you've ever read a single comic book or watched a single comic book movie or superhero movie, but every time a superhero pops up, supervillains pop up, okay? Superheroes create supervillains. Just become a cop. Actually, that might not be such a good idea right now, but I highly doubt you dressing up in a spandex costume is gonna make your local 10th grader stop selling weed to his classmates.
Getting sick of constant negativity, searching for some clarity. Try to switch my mind around, reversing the polarity.
Anyways, how's it going, broskies? It's your boy Lofi here. And have you guys ever wanted to be a superhero, alright? You watched the Captain America movie and wish you just got hopped up on drugs and given superpowers? Yeah, me too. Well, unfortunately, not all of us can be given a super soldier serum or be bitten by a radioactive goat and given superpowers and just go hopping around everywhere. But that didn't stop this guy, okay? This guy said, screw superpowers, screw being a billionaire with a bunch of fancy gadgets, I'm just gonna dress up in a spandex suit and walk around my towns picking up some trash and stopping regular weed dealers. Which, I mean, you didn't exactly have to become a superhero to do that. I mean, you could just, like, you know, walk around and pick up trash like a normal person. But of course, doing that won't get you any attention, alright? You gotta dress up in a bright spandex suit in order for people to pay attention to you and give you some kind of a recognition. But yeah, that's what we're gonna be looking at today. So if you guys could drop a fat like on this video and subscribe if you're new, I would really appreciate that. But yeah, let's get right into this.
He wears a mask and a superhero suit walking Atlanta's Castleberry Hill neighborhood. He calls himself the Crimson Fist.
The Crimson Fist? That doesn't really sound like a superhero name. That sounds like a really, really bad first time. Also, this name is clearly a ripoff of the Crimson Chin from Fairly Odd Parents, okay? This guy couldn't even come up with an original name. He was like, dang. For copyright reasons, I can't say chin. How about I say fist, okay? Because I'm gonna bloody my fist on this dude's face. I guarantee you that's what this guy was thinking, alright? He was like, you know what? I hate litterers so bad, alright? If you litter, I will make my fist crimson with your blood. You better recycle, motherfucker.
He's made it his mission to clean up crime and litter. Fox 5's Caitlin Pratt caught up with this community crusader.
Community crusader? Alright, you got the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, alright, you got the Avengers, and then you got this guy, the Crimson Fist, your community crusader. Look, dude, I'm not gonna rag on his name, alright? If this guy really went about it the right way, he could make some merchandising, alright? Make a fat bag off of, like, selling t-shirts or something. Make his own comic book. But please don't make community crusader your slogan, alright? I highly doubt that these litterers will quiver in fear at the name of the Crimson Fist community crusader.
Homeless outreach, a little bit crime fighting, and a little bit street theater.
Okay, seriously though, what drug dealer is gonna pull up to the local CVS parking lot, see this guy wearing a mask standing on the corner and think, oh my god, I better not sell drugs right here, I'm so scared. Literally nobody. This mask makes him look dumb as fuck. At least get like a Batman style cowl or something that covers your entire head and face, because that would be a lot more intimidating than this hunk of plastic just sitting there.
Crusading for a safer, cleaner community.
You have to play the part of the superhero if you want to really be effective.
He goes by the name Crimson Fist.
Dude, I guarantee you this guy is one of those virtue signalers on Twitter that tries to be offended on other people's behalves. This dude literally just said you have to play the part of the hero in order to see real change, okay? How egotistical can you get? That's how all virtue signalers think. You're not the hero of this story. You're honestly just causing more problems than you're really solving anything, okay? How about you actually let the oppressed people and the minorities actually speak up on what actually offends them or actually what oppresses them instead of saying, hey, I have a black friend that might be offended by that. I haven't asked him about it, but yeah.
He goes by the name Crimson Fist, a symbol he wears on the chest of his spandex shirt. At the mask.
Alright, the people who know him would guaranteed already know that that's actually him, okay, mask or not. I feel like that's one thing that comic books and just like people just refuse to admit. Some little mask covering a part of your face isn't gonna let people like just forget what you look like and other parts of your facial features and your voice. I guarantee you this guy's work friends and coworkers are looking at this news thing right now and are just like, oh my god, Jimmy, dude, what are you doing? This is the cringiest thing I've ever seen. You're fired. I don't know why this guy is trying to protect some weird secret identity, alright? People are gonna see this and automatically know that it's him. It doesn't matter how low res this image is. It's not going to be that hard to put 2 and 2 together to figure out this guy's secret identity.
At the mask.
I feel like a superhero when I'm dressed like this.
And this Metro Atlanta man is ready for patrol.
Okay, what is this guy patrolling, okay? Is he just walking down the street on the sidewalk like, hey, you kid over there, No jaywalking. Jaywalking bad. This man really just comes home from work, throws on his super suit, and just walks down the street and calls that patrolling. Like, dude, by those standards, every time I go outside and skateboard down my neighborhood street, then I'm patrolling my neighborhood, alright? I'm the skater boy. But instead of trying to stop a crime, if I see a crime, I just keep on skating, dude. I'm not trying to get involved in something. It's not my problem.
I can't say why, but when I put it on, it's just, you know, my brain feels like, okay, you're ready to actually go out and do this now.
Alright, yeah, this guy definitely has the Superman complex, okay? If you ever read a book in high school called Crime and Punishment, if you haven't yet, then you will, alright? And it sucks. Written by this man over here, Dostoevsky, alright? The Superman complex is what this is called. When a guy thinks he can do literally anything and everything. But nowadays, instead of just a dude just going out doing whatever he wants, now you have people literally trying to become Superman instead of it being metaphorical in like just a mental state. That adrenaline rush, that feeling that you get when you put on the costume, it's all fun and games until you get the absolute shit beat out of you by an actual bad guy. This man is gonna get jumped in an alleyway whenever a drug deal bust goes bad, and he's gonna like regret every decision he ever made the second he put that mask on.
This is looking for car break-ins, picking up litter, acting as an extra pair of eyes and ears in Atlanta's Castleberry Hill neighborhood.
So this guy literally just walks around the street and looks into other people's cars to see if maybe somebody broke into them already. Yeah, if I see a guy wearing a weird getup looking inside of my car window, I'm gonna call the police, okay? I don't care if you're trying to be some weird superhero, you just look super suspicious to me. Seriously though, you look like a crazy person who just escaped from the psych ward who actually thinks that they're freaking Spider-Man. But in reality, you just look like a more retarded version of Robin the Boy Wonder. And I'm not talking about the cool adult version from the live-action Titans TV show, okay? I'm talking about this guy right here, but minus a couple chromosomes.
Extra pair of eyes and ears in Atlanta's Castleberry Hill neighborhood, calling police about anything suspicious.
I'm not stupid.
So you're telling me that this guy doesn't even actually do anything? He doesn't even actually stop any crimes. He just tells people to throw their trash in the trash bin, encourage kids to recycle, and then whenever some actual problems show up, he just runs away and calls the police. Yeah, this is literally the lamest superhero I've ever heard of in my entire life. Guy doesn't even fight crime, okay? At least take a couple of like karate classes or something, so maybe, I don't know, you can stop like a low-level mugging, okay? If you see somebody jaywalking, you can just judo flip them on the ground and arrest them. At least do something cool, bro. It's such a big move to just call the police the second you see something happening and just stand back as you watch somebody just get murdered or something. You can't call yourself a superhero if that's all you're gonna do, bro. That's so lame.
I'm not stupid. I understand that there's a lot of dangers on the streets, and I prepare myself for them. Usually I'll have a stun device that's actually, it's built into a little, it wraps around my knuckles. And then I keep a set of handcuffs on me, sometimes pepper spray.
This man's really think that he's Iron Man out here with his knuckle stun gun, whatever the fuck. Dude couldn't afford some Batman level gadget, so he decided to just get some pepper spray and a pair of handcuffs and was like, you know, this is good enough. But if all you do is call the police the second you see trouble, why do you need those? Like, if you're not gonna do anything with them, why have them? Also, this man really said stun device instead of just, yeah, I have some, brass knuckle tasers, alright? Also, if a guy's gonna run up on you with a freaking gun, I doubt pepper spray and some brass knuckles is gonna do anything. And Mr. Crimson Fister over here is literally just wearing a spandex shirt and a leather jacket, alright? It doesn't look like he's wearing any Kevlar, so if he gets shot, he's just gonna die.
Many weekend nights, his wife, Metadata, walks the Zone 5 beat with him.
A normal night for us is walking around a lot and talking to people.
So you're telling me his wife is in on this too? They literally think that they're Mr. Incredible and Elastigirl, bro. This is so cringe. They don't even do anything. They just walk around and talk to people, bro. Yeah, what's up? We're superheroes. We don't do anything. We just call the cops and we see problems like normal people, but we just dress up when we do it. What? Oh, why? Oh, because we just really like attention and like pretend that we're something we're not because we're super egotistical. I guarantee you, if there's people trying to do a drug deal and they see some brightly colored costume freaks walking toward them, they're gonna move somewhere else. And by the time that you've called the police and the police have shown up, okay, they're gonna be gone. There's gonna be no trace of them and you just wasted the cops' time. They could have been out stopping an actual murder, but you saw some guy trying to do a weed deal. A 13-year-old was jaywalking on the way back from the dollar store getting a pack of Skittles. Yeah, you're definitely 100% making a difference in this world.
And, you know, occasionally finding a way that we can help and occasionally not finding a way we can help. But, you know, in the end, it's making people smile.
You know, I'm not gonna lie, that's actually pretty wholesome. That's actually pretty cool, alright? You're making some little kids smile at the thought of, like, some real-life superheroes. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, that's actually pretty dope. But you know what's not gonna be dope? Whenever that little kid puts on his little Robin costume, goes out in the middle of the night, tries to find you, and gets ran over by a car. Look, I'm all for regular people doing good acts of kindness, you know, trying to, you know, stand up for people and, like, you know, do the right thing. But I don't think you need to put on a freaking costume in order to do that.
Crimson Fist doesn't talk about his personal life, and so so far has kept his efforts secret from family. He doesn't want them to worry.
Both my parents watch Fox 5, so, you know, hi, Mom and Dad.
Yeah, your secret identity is gone, okay? Your parents, your friends, your family, everybody now knows that you spend your spare time looking like an absolute dumbass. And now every criminal that's in that area is now going to know what you look like and what you're doing, and is gonna know to never even go anywhere near you. The entire point of being a costume vigilante is being just that, a vigilante. You don't go on the news, you don't go and do interviews with the police or anything like that. You just beat people up, leave them hanging, and then call the cops and dip. But now this guy is gonna be the one getting beat up because the person who got arrested for having 2 grams of weed on him because you snitched is gonna find your workplace and just, I don't know. It's not gonna be very fun.
So why the costume, the commitment? The Crimson Fist says he's helping.
I feel really supported in this neighborhood, you know. For a guy who dresses up like a superhero and runs around all night is difficult to come by.
Yeah, it's pretty difficult to come by because everybody that tries to be a real-life superhero ends up dead. There's literally a whole comic series and movie about how being a real-life superhero doesn't work. But yeah, that's pretty much the end of the video. The moral of today's story is, don't try to be a superhero, because if you do, you're gonna end up like Jason Todd. Yeah, dead, alright? You're gonna get blown up by the Joker, and you're gonna get beat with a crowbar. It's gonna be all kinds of crazy, and then when you come back from the dead, you're gonna become a super merciless serial killer, and then die again, and yeah, it's really not gonna be fun, dude. Jesus, Jason Todd's been through a lot. Seriously though, all jokes aside, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, smash a fat like on it, and if you're new, subscribe. I'd really appreciate that. Also, you guys should join my Discord and follow me on Twitter to get updates on, you know, just everything that I do, because I know YouTube don't be sending out notifications, and if I miss a day of uploads, I want to let you guys know so that, you know, it doesn't just seem like I dipped for no reason. Anyways, I hope you all are having an amazing day. I've been Lofi. Peace out, my dudes.
I saw a picture frame and it turned out to be a mirror. My reflection so much clearer.